She said I was her anchor, but she sank me. Chapter 1. Who we were. My name is Caleb Jensen. I'm 41 and I've spent the last 17 years being a husband, a father, and someone I thought she could rely on. My wife, Emily, is 39. She's a freelance interior designer, bright, elegant, the kind of woman who turns heads when she walks into a room. We met in college. She tripped over my backpack in the library and spilled coffee all over both of us. That accident started a forever, or at least I thought it would. We got married when I was 24, moved into a small apartment with a leaky kitchen sink and no air conditioning. We made it work. We had a son, Liam, now 12. He's the best thing we ever made. Chapter 2. Cracks in the glass. The change started slowly. Emily got busier, more high-profile clients, later nights, more networking dinners. At first, I was proud, supportive. Then I noticed she stopped talking to me about her projects. Her phone never left her hand. She smiled at her screen in ways she hadn't smiled at me in months. I started joking. "Should I be jealous of your phone?" She laughed. "Don't be ridiculous." But I was, and not without reason. Chapter 3. The first suspicion. One night, Liam had a fever. I called Emily 3 times, no answer. At 1:17 a.m., she finally came home, reeking of perfume and red wine. "Where were you?" I asked. "With Olivia, my client." "Until after 1 a.m. She rolled her eyes. "It was just wine and ideas. You're being paranoid." I wanted to believe her, but my gut screamed something else. Chapter 4. Proof 2 weeks later, I saw it. Her laptop open on the dining table, a message window still active. "I can still feel your hands on me. Wish I was with you right now." His name, Dylan. I didn't move, didn't breathe. I read for 20 minutes, messages, hotel receipts, screenshots, plans. They weren't hiding it, because they thought I'd never look. Chapter 5. The confrontation. I waited until Liam was asleep. She came home late again. "You forget to close your laptop." Her eyes froze. "You read my messages?" she said, voice cold. I read the truth. She didn't cry. She didn't apologize. She said, "It wasn't supposed to happen. You and we haven't been us in a long time." "What about Liam? What about me?" "You're safe, dependable, but Dylan, he makes me feel alive." That sentence broke something permanent in me. Chapter 6. Shattered calm. I tried to keep it together, for our son, for dignity, but rage doesn't care about logic. One night I followed her. She said she had a late design consult. I waited outside the hotel, watched her walk in, heels clicking like gunshots. I followed her, saw the room number on the check-in desk, and I knocked. He opened it shirtless. "Can I help?" I didn't let him finish. I punched him. He hit the floor hard. Emily screamed. "Are you insane?" "No," I said, "just not blind anymore." Chapter 7. Fallout cops were called. No charges, thankfully. Dylan refused, maybe out of guilt or fear. Emily didn't come home that night, or the next. Liam asked, "Is Mom mad at you?" I swallowed a knife and said, "No, buddy, just confused." She moved in with her sister. We told Liam she needed space. She didn't fight for custody, just weekends. That hurt more than the affair. Chapter 8. The mirror. I lost weight, stopped shaving, started drinking a little too often. My brother came over one night and said, "You're still a father, you're still a man. Don't let her take that too." That night, I stared at my reflection for hours. I didn't recognize the man, but I made a choice. Chapter 9. The rebuilding. I found a therapist. Not because I believed it would fix me, but because I needed to say things out loud without breaking the walls. I told her I wasn't perfect, but I didn't deserve to be replaced like a broken chair. She nodded, and I kept talking. Week by week, I started piecing myself back. Chapter 10. Liam. He started drawing more. One day he gave me a picture, me and him, and a broken heart between us. "You sad, Daddy?" "Sometimes," I said, "but less now." He nodded. "I'm here." and that meant more than any vow Emily ever made. Chapter 11. The letter I never sent. I wrote Emily a letter. I never gave it to her. You broke us, but I let us erode. I should have said something sooner. I should have seen you disappearing, but you didn't have to leave the way you did. I hope one day you understand the silence you left behind. Chapter 12. Someone new, her name's Jenna. She's a school counsellor, calm voice, honest eyes. She met me with all my damage and didn't flinch. I told her the truth. She told me hers. We don't promise forever. We promise today, and that's enough. Epilogue. My son's eyes. Liam looked at me last week and said, "You look happier now." I am. Because of her. I smiled, because I finally remembered who I am. Chapter 13. The Echo. Even after the healing began, Emily's voice lived in my head. The phrases replayed, uninvited. You're safe, but Dylan makes me feel alive. We haven't been us in a long time. I didn't mean to hurt you. Sometimes I'd catch myself staring at nothing, whispering, "Then why did you?" But pain doesn't need an answer. It just wants to be seen. And that's what therapy taught me. Feelings don't expire. They evolve. Chapter 14. Her return. 6 months after she left, Emily asked to meet, alone. We sat on opposite sides of a quiet cafe. She wore sunglasses. She looked tired. I just wanted to see how you were. No, you didn't, I said softly. You wanted to see if I'm still broken. She winced. That's not fair. I stirred my coffee. Neither was cheating. Silence. Then, Dylan left. Or maybe I left him. I'm not even sure. I didn't react. I just waited. You were good to me, Caleb. Better than I deserved. You're right, I said. She looked like she might cry, but I didn't offer comfort. Not this time. Chapter 15. My own house. I stayed in the house. She didn't want it. Too many memories, she said. I repainted the walls, replaced the dining set we bought on our honeymoon. I let Liam pick the colour of his room, electric blue. Isn't it too loud? I asked. He shrugged. It's not sad. Fair enough. One night, as I was screwing in a shelf, Jenna stood watching me. You really built all this back yourself, she said. I didn't say anything, but she kissed my shoulder like she understood. Chapter 16. The First I Love You. Jenna didn't rush things. She knew the space Emily left was still echoing. But one night, as we sat on the floor eating takeout from paper boxes, she leaned in and said, I love you. I didn't respond immediately. I saw the flicker of fear in her eyes, and I said, I'm not ready to say it back, not because I don't feel it, because I don't want to say it broken. She nodded, holding my gaze. That's okay. I'd rather wait for real than settle for fast. That's when I knew I would love her, fully, eventually. Chapter 17. The Broken Family Dinner. Emily asked to have dinner with me and Liam like old times. Liam wanted it, so I agreed. She came over, bringing pasta she used to make in our early days. We ate, we smiled, we pretended. Halfway through, Liam said, Can we all live together again? Like before. The room went still. Emily's eyes glossed over. I looked down at my fork. Buddy, I said gently, we're not the same people anymore. He didn't cry, he just nodded. That hurt even more. After she left, I tucked him in. Was it something I did? He asked. No, I said. You're the only part of us that was ever perfect. Chapter 18. Jenna and Liam. I introduced them slowly. A walk in the park, a visit to the bookstore, ice cream and awkward jokes. Jenna didn't try to win him over. She asked him questions, let him talk about dinosaurs, video games and soccer. Weeks passed. Then one night, as she helped him put together a Lego set, he said, You're not like my mum. She blinked. Is that okay? He thought for a second. Yeah, I think it's better. I watched from the hallway, my throat tight. Chapter 19. The apology I didn't expect a letter came in the mail, from Emily. I think about the day you found those messages. I still see your face. I don't know if I was looking for escape or revenge or attention. I just know I betrayed the one person who never deserved it. You were never boring, Caleb. You were constant. And I confused chaos for passion. You don't have to forgive me. I don't forgive myself. I folded it up and placed it in a drawer. Not for closure, not for memories. For proof that sometimes the truth catches up. Chapter 20. Saying it back. It was a quiet morning. Liam was at school. Jenna was making tea in the kitchen. She was wearing one of my shirts, her hair messy, humming to herself. I watched her, really watched her. And I finally said, "I love you." She turned, eyes wide, then soft. "You mean it?" I nodded. "I do, not in pieces, not in fear. I love you whole." She came to me, slow, like she didn't want to wake a dream. We held each other. No music, no movie, just silence. The peaceful kind. Chapter 21. What healing feels like. Healing isn't loud. It's quiet mornings and packed lunches. It's laughing again without guilt. It's not checking the phone obsessively. It's seeing your ex and not feeling the urge to scream or cry. It's watching your son draw 3 people, you, him, and her, and knowing it's okay that it's not a perfect triangle. It's understanding that you can be broken and still be a great man. Chapter 22. Final words to her. I don't hate Emily anymore. She'll always be Liam's mother. She'll always be a chapter, just not the final one. If she ever reads this, I'd say, "You didn't ruin me, you revealed me, and for that, I thank you." Epilogue, the photo on my desk. There's a photo in my office, me, Liam, and Jenna, standing in front of a treehouse we built last summer. We're laughing, sweaty, unshaven, real. It doesn't look like a fairy tale, it looks like survival. And that's so much better, because we didn't just move on, we moved forward.